Two Times Freestyle was a big look, though, man.
Yeah, I mean, how that all started for me, anyway. I mean, you know, the whole Hyper D thing. Hyper D passed away. You know what I mean? It was really R.I.P. and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it kind of affected me in a way where I was like, you know, I was doing this MCing thing. I was getting quite popular and stuff like that. And the main guy who was, say, above me, you know what I mean? The main MC, who was the main man, you know, he had just passed away. And it just made me think, you know what? It just felt a bit weird, like him passing away, and all he had to show for it was the rave tapes.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can say to his legacy, you know. He was Steve Hyper D. What is he about? Who's Steve Hyper D? Yeah, after the rave tapes, that's all he had. You know what I mean? He didn't even have an album or anything like that, and that's what kind of started making me think, we need to try and get something more than just spitting at the raves. I need to be able to do something more. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, me MCing, I mean, there was no place for me on, let's say, vinyl or tracks or anything at that time or whatever. But I just thought, you know what? Now that I'm in and I'm doing stuff and I'm entertaining the crowd, those people, I need to try and do something more with it. Do you know what I mean? The drum and bass was quite closed at that time. It was like, yo, your jungle, boom, boom, that's it. Jungle, DJ, MC. There wasn't anything else going on in terms of MC-led vocal stuff in that world. So it was just trying to try and do something. You know what I mean? I kind of clocked on early stage that the hip hop. The tempo of the hip hop, you could actually double time on it. It's the same as drum and bass, but it's just half the beat. Or whatever. So as soon as I kind of clocked on that, I was like, you know, boom, we can just do it. So we can still do our thing, that kind of double time thing, but we can do it on hip hop. Because it fits in. Do you know what I mean?
Of course,
Even though it's a little bit different or a little bit quicker or whatever, it still kind of fits in. So we just thought, hey, let's just try this on a couple of beats. We've done a couple of things, and then there was some pretty good success with it.
It was popping, man. Them times, like, Skibba was just like, I remember, bro, as a raver just going to the shows, man. Every time Skibba would come on, the place would just go mad, bro. It was just next level vibes. Those times,
it never really registered to me like that, though. I was just always like, come on.
Man would just bark and the place would go mad.
The thing is, like, I remember the first time I ever remember you was me and Probe went to Slamming Vinyl. And you were MCing for me. I just remember you were sitting down. And like, I just remember thinking, who's this geezer sitting down? I turned around to Probe and I went, is this geezer taking the piss? And like, he's like, no, that's Skibba, he's massive. And I was like, bruv, he's fucking sitting down. And like, you know, but when you started, like, you know, I'm a DJ that appreciates MCs, and you know, apart from Rat Pack, I was one of the first DJs to bring an MC out with me when I brought Reality, who became the Laser Drone resident.
I remember Reality.
I was the first. I brought him out because I remember I used to go places and there'd be just someone screaming down the mic, and I wanted that control. But when no disrespect to Reality, I love him to bits. But the thing is when you was there, it's like when you played with Stevie, you could tell the level. You know, Stevie was so he was so wicked, and he had the crowd in, and he would almost enhance what you were playing. And then like when he went, like God rest his soul, there was like a void, there was a big hole, and it was a case I didn't really realise how much he was valued until he went, and then I think you definitely come in and kind of filled that, that you know, sort of like that.
I mean, no one could take.
No, of course not.
Away, man. He's the
no,
greatest,
of course,
you know
but there was, you know, you come, and as I say, when I first worked with you, I remember like you could tell that the levels. Do you understand what I mean? And it was Probe was like, nah, man, he's wicked, and then obviously done the set. And he was wicked.
Well, from there, man.
That's why I like you. But you know, but the thing is, you know, like, so you kind of the MC convention thing. I mean, we will touch on something here, like me and Filthy Dirty Rich. Do you remember the first party we done where we put all the MCs on the front of the flyer?
Yes.
Yeah, and there was the professionals. It was you, Det, Fearless, and Shabba. Yeah, we did the first flyer.
That's right.
But that put actually made it the MCs on the front of the flyer. And I remember Paul Ibiza was there that night, and that's how MC Convention got born.
That's right, yeah.
Because you remember me and you went to Paul's, didn't we? And then we do an interview for him.
Right done.
We did an interview. I remember, and then next thing you know, he's like,
MC Convention's
I got this idea.
Going on.
Yeah, and that, so you know, the MC Convention days, like that was. You know, if you think about like all these albums that are coming out from like big artists like Kano and all the guys that name check you. Them guys were coming through.
That's right.
Yeah.
They were influenced on that.
That was my raving days. Stratford Breaks, MC convention, man. Every single MC convention I was there.
For you, I mean, it's very difficult because when it's about you, you're just kind of just doing your thing. But when you look back at that, what's the memories you have of like how sort of iconic, I suppose, is a good way of putting it, how iconic that moment in time was to.
Yeah, you know, as I said, when you're in it and you're just doing it as a day-to-day thing, you don't realise how big it is, and you don't realise how big you are, even though you're coming out and you're MCing to like 2,000, 3,000. I mean, basically, our first MC convention, the first one we ever did, we had 2,000 something people in there. It's like the first one.
Was that the one where you done the on the beach, like you done the video screen, like we're not here or something?
Yeah, I think that was the second one. That was the second one.
Okay.
The one before that was the first one. You know, rammed it out, Stratford Rex, 2,500 people or whatever.
It was rammed.
And it was just crazy. Do you know what I mean? But I'll be honest, you know, even looking back, it was just like, we fucking. It wasn't really like that to me. Just
you weren't really taking it in at the time. No. I remember you had the life-size posters all over London as well. It was big. It's weird with the chronology of sort of MCing in this country. It's sort of you got the Moose, the Ragga Twins, then it's Skibadee Shabba, then it's like So Solid, Miss Dynamite, and then it leads on to your Kanos and your Wileys, and now you get the gigs, and now you've got the new generation. But it's all aligned, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's weird. It's mad.
What I love, and us, you know, we all listen to like, you know, all of the grime guys, and you know the way they always like kind of name check you and Shabs. And
you know it's from a lot of that, you know, from you see interviews, you know, Lethal Business like Skibba Shabba, you know, Kano like Skibba Shabba, you know, gets to like Skibba Shabba. I've been seeing this a lot lately, so I'm like, wow. It's crazy, man.
I know, because you see the influence now, what you did back then,
I was oblivious to it back in the day.
Do you feel pissed off that you never noticed what was going on there, or
really?
is it?
No, I think it's cool, you know, just to be in your own lane and not necessarily get gassed or get, you know, thinking, oh yeah, them guys they love me. I don't know what it is. It's just like, just sitting, you're just doing your own thing, just doing more, just want to push it. So wasn't really being affected, but I just was quite tunnel vision, really and truly. People used to say, oh, Skibba, you're sick. There's like, yeah, cool, mate, cool. It's pats on the back. To me, it's just like pats on the back.
Get back to the right.
Cheers, nice one, but cool. And then boom, all right, to get home and start right, do some more, just keep pushing. I just wasn't really being affected what anyone was saying, but it's good to do that, really and truly. So you can just like boom, tunnel vision. Whether you're getting good press or bad press, it don't really matter. You just boom, you're doing your thing. You know what I mean?
That's a good bit of advice for an artist, whether it's a producer, a DJ, or an MC coming through.
Yeah. It's just boom, you know. Obviously, you kind of have to have a balance. You have to know what's going on around you, whatever. But for me, what worked for me was just more just like, no, I kind of like what I'm doing. Zoom.
Do
you know what I mean? Zoom. That's it. Better that. Push it. I used to work and think, yeah, that's cool now. You know what? Next one. Just push it like that.
So how, for you know, for someone that was literally not raving, not getting involved in the drug culture, not getting involved in the scene as in a general, and you going away writing, how come you've never released like an album, or how come you've never? Why have you never been a studio person? Like,
he's definitely a studio person.
No, but I know I've got about 200, 300 tracks of yours that have never been released.
Because for me, more than anything, that's because my thing is drum and bass. My thing is drum and bass, the live thing, and that's where I've been known. That's where I've made my name, you know what I mean, and that's what I actually love doing for a long time. Even though I can do a lot of these other things and make decent tracks and stuff like that with other genres and that, but my just, you know, bread and butter, my, you know, week in, week out, I do love drum and bass. You know
can see that with Skibs, it's the passion. Like he'll be the last to lead the set. Do you know what I'm saying? If he's feeling a vibe, or if he thinks, let me jump, he's always involved like that.
Always, you know what I mean? I'll just, you know, I do love it, do you know what I mean? I always do over my time. It's not really about how much you're getting paid and stuff like that. It's like, is the vibe sticking there? Let's carry on. And it's always been like that for me. So I've been quite content, really and truly, with that, with my place within the drum and bass scene, do you know what I mean? It's like, everyone's like, Skibba's cool. I'm like, that's enough for me, really and truly, you know? I don't necessarily feel like, I want to do this, I want to do an album. I mean, as times have changed and times has progressed, and that's like, just try and do something, try and put some more stuff out. Because I can make tracks like that, and it really started from when you said, from a 2x freestyle, from doing that, do you know what I mean? Like, just trying to put some tunes together. So I've always made tunes off the back of that, you know what I mean? But not necessarily made tunes to like, yo, let's put this out, let's put this out, let's put this out. Just I just like doing it.
Yeah, of course.
To be honest, you know what I mean? Whether it's this, whether it's that, I just like enjoy doing it. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to do this in my spare time. I wasn't necessarily getting a big fat check for it or whatever. I was like, yeah, I just like doing it.
So what's the difference like back in the day, like we're talking about the Stevie Hyper days and the Fearless, what's the kind of difference in the raves now to you or just the way the scene is in general? What's the differences, man?
I mean, you know, it all goes through changes, you know. Back in the day, I think it was a lot less actual MCing that you had to do, to be honest. Actual physical MCing, you know, there was a lot more crowd interaction, the crowd blowing whistles and horns. There's a lot more vibe and atmosphere like that. So, you know, you didn't necessarily need to go 100 miles an hour on the mic back in the days, you know what I mean? Even though it's always been kind of pushing towards that with us MCs, you know what I mean? It was like, he can do more, he can do more, he can do the next style and stuff like that. But that was never necessarily the main focal point back in the day, but it's just been a progression to now where everyone's like, yo, you know, you got to get your bars tight, you know what I mean? And you got to get your fingers.
There's a lot of bars now, man, like the new guys coming through as well.
The new guys, you know what I mean? So it's good, it's just a natural progression, you know, it's for us, some of the older guys, try and keep up with the younger guys coming in and you know what I mean, because everything moves forward, you know what I mean? So it's a good look though, and I don't begrudge it in any way. I'm just like, this is what happens. You got to try and fit in. You got to try and move with the times or get left behind.